Hi Divas, this is me Anna, and I am coming back with the tutorial that was requested by quite a few ladies, and I learned this from Pinterest, so now I'm going to show the rest of the YouTube divas in the world how to do it super simple. Like seriously, you're going to remember it. You won't even need to take notes or anything, but if in case you don't remember the measurements and stuff that I tell you, I'm going to have everything in the description box below, so that if you need to save the video and you can remember at a different time when you want to do that. Okay, so let me show you another one, that a pizza box that I created. Okay, so I used Martha Stewart punch on these leaves. I used a Martha Stewart punch for this flower. It's this one right here. And of course we should probably all know that this one right here is the one by Martha Stewart. So I added, oh geez, where do I begin? Okay, I used the paper I used was Primrose from DCWV. I'm working on my last pieces, and that I have for my first pack. And I did another one of the flowers here. I put a little flat back pearl there. I used, I have another little punch right here. Did I put it away? No, I didn't. Actually, it's a very old punch. I've had it for a bajillion years. I think it's Marvy. I could be wrong, but this is the little punch you see. It looks pretty old. And it doesn't have a name on it. So I couldn't tell you, ladies. Sorry, but that's the one. And that's how I made these little flowers. I put liquid pearls in the center of all of them. Right here. Right here. I think that was all I had. Then I just did a twisted flower here out of some fabric I had. And I sporadically put little dots of the liquid pearls. Jeez. And then I have just a little button right here that I added. A stick pin that I made. I just added some loose pearls back here. This is a die cut. And this right here is one of those centerpieces that Fiona shows on her YouTube from a while ago. She showed how to make these centerpieces. And I made this a long time ago. I did it maybe twice, and then yeah, I was over it. Because Fiona made it look like a piece of pie, and she was whipping them out, and it was fabulous. That's why, you know, I thought, oh, it's no big deal. Well, yeah, not so much. It was, it is actually more complicated than it seems. So, that's actually really pretty though if you can master it. So for all you ladies that do it and it's no problem, hats off to you, because for me, I suck at it. So this right here, this beautiful frame right here, was handmade for me by Heidi Blankenship, and she is a sweet friend of mine, and I had originally met her through a design team that I used to design for, and she had sent me a video that I still need to put up, but she made this out of clay, and look at how beautiful it is. It's distressed and everything already. It looks like the Martha Stewart frames, and the one that you make out of clay, but she did such a phenomenal job. And then I just put some primrose paper behind it, and I just threw a cameo in the center. I have a paper bag lady doily right here, all through the center, super gorgeous. Then I used some really thin trim here all along the edge, and then I just put a little ribbon bow. And I have not done, I haven't put anything in the inside, because this is actually this is one of the things I need to make for a swap I'm in. So this is one of the boxes. I need to make one more. And I just lined it with the primrose, and then whatever I decide to put in here, I will do that, and it'll be for that girl's surprise. So this is the box, and this is what we're going to make. Now, you need, oops, sorry, you can use your 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and you need to use cardstock that's going to be okay for all kinds of, you know, when we do this right here. I can't even think of the name. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but it's going to be 6 by 11. So you will be cutting off the other piece of the 8.5 that makes it the whole 8.5 piece. You'll be taking that piece off, so it'll be 6 by 11. Okay? Then, scoring. That's it. I got it. So, isn't that crazy when we forget the most stupidest things when we're doing a video that we really do know? Amazing. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to score at the 1 inch mark all the way down. Then I turn it on the other side, same length, and then I score it again at 1. So 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Then you're going to put it, let's see if I can raise it up a little bit. Hold on a second, let me untighten my, what you call it here. There we go. Not that you can see the scores, but that's the inches measurements. But you're going to score at 1 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and then 10 inch. Okay, one more time. 1 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and 10 inches. Okay, so this is how your measurements will look. I did this on Recollections Craft cardstock. Okay, then once you have all the score lines, don't fold anything yet. Then you are going to cut. Now when you lay this flat down this way and you get your scissors, you're going to cut the left side, both sides in the center, which is the 5 and the 6 inch, and then you're going to cut on the right side right here, on all sides here and on all sides here. Same exact thing will be repeated on both sides. Okay, so you see how that looks? So that's how that'll look. Okay, then after you cut that, this is how, and then you start folding in at all your little crease lines. And you pretty much see the formation the box needs to take. Okay, so you just push these two in. Oops. And then these pieces right here go inside, not outside. So this will go inside here. And then these flaps here go on the outside. There we go. So it'll look like this. And then when you open the box, it'll look like this. Okay. And this is where, and just make sure you don't have none of those folds on the outside. You don't want this fold to be out here. Okay, everything needs to look like a smooth surface all the way around. You don't see any tabs. Okay, and that's also on the inside too. You don't want to see, everything needs to be flush. Okay, so you're just going to add here your sticky, I actually use hot glue, you just got to move quickly. And then you're going to add these two center pieces. You don't add it to this top one, you only add it to the bottom. Okay, so only where the tabs are going in is where you're going to add the adhesive. And always remember that these flaps need to go outside. Okay, so then when you've done that part, it's up to you, but I think it makes it easier. You want to go ahead and get like a circle punch or a scallop punch and then do it right in the middle. Just so it's easier, because if not, then you're going to have to stick your finger underneath. So it just makes it easier. And this measures 4 by 4 all the way around. So in my previous video, you've seen I did little thank you cards. The 3x3s, they fit here perfectly. 5 envelopes, 5 cards. And that's not adding, you know, dimensional embellishments. You can still do them cute without adding really high embellishments. So also I had a lady on my previous video who had asked me about the envelopes I made, and I'm very, very sorry. When I cleaned out my emails, I actually cleaned yours out, but I remembered the question. So I want to make sure to whomever it was that asked me about these envelopes, she asked if I made them. I do know how to make these. These are very easy. You can look on the tutorial on YouTube. All I got to do is type in, you know, this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, so it fits a 3 by 3 card perfectly. But I cheated. I used these. So there's 20 pieces of this craft cardstock. You see they're 3 1/4, 3 1/4. These are awesome. I loved the Craft by Recollections. I mean, I'm always promoting it, but it's because it's actually a thicker cardstock. So this is what I used. I love these. Sometimes you just don't want to have to make all of them. So, and I think they were like $2.99. So I hope that answers your questions. I hope that you were the one that had asked me that's watching the video, and I'm very sorry for not responding back, but I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out in this video. Okay, ladies? So I hope the tutorial helped you. You see, it was like super stupid easy, and anybody can do it. So I hope when you guys make any that I will see it on your channel. I'm looking forward to it, to be inspired and see what you create, and maybe I can learn something from you. Thank you, ladies, so much for stopping by. You guys are awesome, and I will see you later. Bye.